Hello, everyone. Today I have a special person with me here today. Her name is Vera Cabez. I hope I said your name right, your last name. Vera actually has her own virtual assistant agency where she provides social media management and administrative services. And Vera is going to tell her story today about how she started her business and how much has grown within only 1 year. I think she grew her business within less than a year. So Vera, thank you for joining me today.
Hey, aloha.
And Vera's from Hawaii, right?
Yeah.
And Vera, tell us about your business and what type of business you have and who do you serve?
Okay. So the name of my business is Trinity HI. It just stands for Trinity Hawaii. And what we do is we assist employers I started out in doing direct hires and doing placements for them, but then it kind of grew and morphed to providing back office solutions, virtual assistants. And on the flip side of that, I also help moms or other people find careers. So I help them find a position or a better job or their passion and help them monetize their passion. That's really what I do.
Awesome. And so you have a virtual assistant agency.
Yes.
Tell us about that. So how do you manage that and what type of services do you provide?
So for the most part, I've done construction and real estate industry, and that's done really well for me in 2018. And going into 2019, I've just gotten a contract for a PR marketing firm to provide a secretary, a full-time secretary. He's kind of old school, so he calls it secretary, but it's really a virtual assistant. And the other one is a PR manager for his firm. So what we do is we do email management, document control. We do some media management for them as well. And I really want to try and grow that into an agency and not so much just to, specific niche work for those people. So that's what I'm hoping for in 2019.
All right. So tell us about when you first started your business and how you got into this whole journey, because you actually are a student of mine and you joined the program, Launch Your Online Agency. And tell us, how that journey was, because I know you started your business like last December, right?
Mm-hmm. So what happened is I was looking around on, just clicking through on Facebook. And then I watched one of your videos. I watched one of your lives and you were in your car and you were talking about how you can work anywhere and how you grew this business of yours and this and that. And I liked it. And then you messaged me like right away on Messenger. And you were like, hey, I noticed that you liked my video. Just wanted to reach out to you and this and that. And I was like, wow, this girl is on it. What is this all about? So that piqued my interest because my business actually started as a business consultant business in 2009. So when the recession hit, the agency that I worked for, my 9-to-5, closed because the women could not pay us. She called us all together. It was just like 5 of us girls. And she said, your paycheck last week is your last paycheck. I don't have any more money. I'm sorry, but today's your last day. So that kind of kicked me up in high gear because I was making about $55,000, and then I had to take a job with the state for $9 an hour. So I had to hustle. And so your story resonated with me because I had to hustle back in 2010 and try and get back up to that salary. So I contacted all of the companies that I had done business with, and they wanted to contract me and hire through me. And that's how my recruiting business started. But in 2017, when I connected with you, that's when I realized that I could grow it to a much larger scale. Because up until then, I had only been making $2,000 1 year, $30,000 1 year, $3,000 the next year. It was very up and down, and it was not something that I thought I could retire with or pass down to my kids. There was no structure to it at all. And so when I stumbled across GPN, that's when I started to put everything in perspective, and I started to gain the real tools that I needed to put that business model, to work so that it could be something that I could pass down to my kids.
Vera joined my membership site, and we actually just changed the name to Social Maven Academy.
Oh, I saw that.
We changed the name, but she joined my membership site, and that's where I was teaching a lot about social media marketing, growing your audience, connecting with people so that you can turn those people, on social media and really growing your presence and talking about LinkedIn marketing a lot. And I know you like the LinkedIn course that you mentioned. And I know you now have a really good, big presence on LinkedIn. So tell us about how so basically you started this new part of your business in 2007, December of 2017.
Yes.
And what happened in the first couple of months?
So in the first couple of months, I was still doing just my recruiting business on my own as an independent contractor, right? But I really needed to kick it into high gear. And I think you reached out to me and you did a one-on-one coaching call with me. And it was like for free. It was just because I was in GPA and you just wanted to talk with me, see how I was doing. And I think I was crying because I was so stressed out because I had so much work. And it's what I wanted. I wanted more work, but I wasn't scaling it right. And so I needed to learn more to take my business to the next level. And that's when I joined Launch Your Own Agency, your own online agency. So when I did that, that's when I really took it to the next level. And I started looking at opportunity as a way for me I was already looking when I was going to propose. Anyways, I was already looking to grow my business, but I needed that structure on when I propose to someone, I need to already be thinking, okay, who am I going to filter this down to? How I'm going to implement this into my business so that I'm not the one doing the work. So I had to change my mindset. And so that happened in the first quarter of 2018. And because that happened, I think I ended up getting maybe about $50,000 or $60,000 more in business in 2018 when I did that. So, but a lot of that, it was still hands-on. And I think a lot of that is my mindset also, that I still want control over that. So I really need to shift my mindset for 2019. And I feel that I'm prepared. I feel that I'm prepared to let go.
Yeah. So basically one of the things that I teach in a program that I have, Launch Your Online Agency, is that you can't scale your business when you are the only one in your business, when you're the only one doing all the work. So if you want to be a social media manager or even a virtual assistant, you have a lot of income limits, right? There's only but so high you can go. And so what I was teaching Vera through the program and the other students who have joined the program is that you have to scale by maximizing your time, and you don't need to outsource. A big part of what we teach is, you're going to get clients, but as soon as you get a certain amount of money coming in, now you have to go and get other people to help you do the work so that you have more time to scale. So tell us about that journey as far as you hiring your team of virtual assistants.
Well, it was, it's still sort of a little difficult. And I think for me, I sort of think that it's going to be this one person, but it really isn't. So if I have a project and they need me to do email management for 2 years, which is actually the contract that I just got, right? Starts on January 1st. I can't have the mindset that I'm going to give that work to Mary, because Mary might not be available next week or the week after or in the coming months. She might decide to have a baby and not work at all, So I have to have that mindset that I need to structure it so that anyone can pick up that work. And that's where the training for Asana and all those other project management softwares come into play, because then anyone can pick up the work because they can already see what's been done, how it's been done, and they can see what's expected going forward. And that's really important when you're setting up your own agency.
Yeah, and that's a lot of what we're talking, what I teach inside the program is how to create, basically how to do project management so that when you hire virtual assistants or other people on your team, it's easy to create. So in a nutshell, I'm basically showing you how to create a business that can run on its own without your constant oversight.
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Exactly what Vera's implementing now, step by step. It's a process because when you come from that mentality, of being the only one trying to do what you want to control everything, you have to let go, right?
Yep.
All right. So tell us about your, plans for 2019. I know you said you have a new contract, which I'm so happy about.
Yes. Yay. So I have a new contract, but I know that I've got to get more. Two of my contracts just ended in November and December, so I'm looking for more. And I feel really confident that the way it's structured in Asana and the way that I'm communicating with my team, that I'll be able to just focus on just getting business and nurturing accounts and giving free value, and hopefully, other people will refer me to other businesses. But yeah, so I have 11 kids.
Yes. Something we're going to talk about is Vera's a mom to 11 kids. Oh my gosh, how are you doing it?
So we have 9 boys and 2 girls, and it's crazy. Everything is maximized, right? Like tenfold. So if you have like a child, imagine that kid 10 times, right? But I have some awesome news that I didn't even get to share with you yet, Alma. But my son, Sean, who's my second oldest son, he was approached by a fitness brand, and they asked him to be an ambassador. So they put him through that whole program of, he's got his own affiliate code, and he's an Instagram influencer now for them. And he's so excited, and he's asking me all these questions like, what do I do about this, and how do I automate that?
Well, I'm glad that you joined the program so you can show them how to do Instagram influencer.
Yeah. And Jacelyn, my daughter Jacelyn's on Instagram too. So it looks like my kids are picking up, I guess. Well, when you think about life, right, everything you do, your kids follow you. So I'm just really excited that this agency that I'm growing is something that they are picking up, even though I'm not telling them, hey, you got to do this, you got to learn this, you got to do that. It's just naturally coming to them. So that's good.
And that's awesome. And you're building a legacy for your family.
Yeah, that's really what I wanted.
All right. Well, I'm so proud of you. I think you've come such a long way, and I'm just so excited to continue seeing your success in 2019, Vera. Woo!
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Okay, bye.